Hi friends, today we're going to talk about habitats. The habitat we're talking about today is the rainforest. So let's learn about the rainforest. Now the rainforest's weather, its temperature ranges between 70 and 85. Sometimes it gets a little hotter the closer you are to the equator. Now the equator is this invisible line that is like divides the earth in half. The closer you are to the equator, the hotter it is. Also, we have rainy seasons in the rainforest where it rains every single day. But the most astounding fact about the rainforest is over half the animals on the planet call a rainforest home. So we should be very careful and take care of the rainforest, because if we don't, we will lose over half the animals on this planet. These are some of the animals that live in the rainforest. So, sorry, I got to reach down and get my ruler. So let's look at it. So we have here the golden lion tamarin. Now the golden lion tamarin is one of the smallest mammals in the rainforest. It's between 20 and 33 centimeters. Now it's an omnivore. It eats fruits and berries and some insects and small mammals and reptiles. Now it's very territorial. That means it protects its territory because it lives in trees. Now when they live in trees, it's called arboreal. It's arboreal because they live only in the trees because they're so small. They have to stay away from predators. But predators climb trees in the rainforest, friends, so they always have to be on alert. So, and one of the most unique facts about the golden lion tamarin is they always give birth to twins. Every time. The scientists don't know why, it just happens. So, I'm going to point to it one more time, right here. Now, the next one is the jaguar. Now, the jaguar is the largest cat in the Americas, North and South America. Okay, it can weigh over 300 pounds. Its jaw muscles are so strong and powerful that it can drag an 800-pound piece of prey to whoever it wants to. Can you imagine how strong your jaw muscles have to be to drag 800 pounds? That's almost twice your body weight, right? Jaguar babies are called cubs, and they're born blind. But guess what? Now, the jaguar is what we call a solitary animal. That means I want to be alone. They want to be alone. They only come out, to be with each other when they want to have kids. Other than that, I want to be alone, which I find very interesting. This animal right here is called a panda, and it's native to China. And they have bamboo forest, which is kind of like our rainforest, and this have temperature extremes too. But the amazing thing about the panda is a group of pandas are called, are you ready for this, friends? An embarrassment. No, I didn't make a mistake. They are called an embarrassment. So if I saw a group of pandas, I wouldn't say, look at the group of pandas. I would say, look at that embarrassment of pandas. I just don't get that. They eat bamboo. That's their meal. And in order to get their bamboo meal, I'm sorry, friends, the bamboo they eat is 99% of their diet. So they have to consume great quantities of bamboo. Okay? All right. The next animal right here is a sloth. Now, the sloth is a very slow animal. It is the three-toed sloth is the slowest mammal in the world. Sloths are slow, but that slowness helps them conserve energy, right? So even though they eat a lot of bark and leaves, since they're so slow, they conserve a lot of energy. The silverback is a gorilla, and it lives in a tropical forest. And the leader is the male, which has silver fur down his back. That's why they call it silverback. And they're the leader of their pack. Sorry. And if you come across a silverback, you might like, Dr. Cole, I'm not gonna come across a silverback. But they have these they're called like recreational parks where tourists can go in, and they warn you that animals roam about and that you might encounter them, but they tell you what to do in case you encounter a silverback. And there's this video I'm going to include it in the remote learning plan about these two British tourists. They were walking along the path, and all of a sudden, a silverback and his pack came across the path, and immediately they dropped their heads like this and did not look at him. Because if you look at a silverback like this, if I'm looking like the silverback like this, that's a challenge. A challenge to his authority, a challenge to his territory, a challenge for me wanting his pack. So he would fight me, and I would lose because he is a silverback. So if you ever meet a silverback, you have to drop your gaze. And in this video, these guys drop their gaze, and the silverback comes over, pulls on their shirt, looks in their hair, and he goes about his business. Okay, and that means it's okay to pass. So the babies come, the females come, and this guy's still frozen in place. That one of the females comes over and looks at him, and then they leave. I mean, yes, it's a great experience, but oh my God, being that close to a silverback, yowza, yowza, woo woo. I don't know, dude. So today's book is called The Koala Who Could. It's about a little koala and his adventures in a eucalyptus forest. Okay? And it's by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. It's a great book, and I have great activities to go with this book and the remote learning plan. It's an activity on the habitat of the rainforest. It's a cut and paste activity. Your parents will read you information about the rainforest, and you cut out pictures and you glue them in the appropriate spaces. So I hope you will make those parents go to that remote learning plan and say, Mommy, Daddy, I want to do those activities. And look at those videos because they're really great. Hi, friends. Today's book is called The Koala Who Could by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. It's about a little koala who's afraid to face change, but he had to. We have a title page. We have another title page. Okay, I want to show you it's a pretty gorgeous book. So let's read. In a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes blew soft on a warm golden morning. Move it over here so you can see. In a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree. There's Kevin right over there. A nice great fellow you never would meet, as soft thing from ear tufts to feet. His favorite way to relax in the sun was to cling and to nap and to munch a leaf bun. And after all this, well, he need a nice rest. Yes, Kevin liked sticking to what he knew best. Oh, look at this picture's great. Pictures, right? Okay. You see high up was safe since he liked a slow pace, while the ground down below seemed a frightening place. Too fast, too loud, too big, too strange. No, Kevin preferred not to move or to change. Oh, wow. See, look at some of the animals we see. We see kangaroos. Different sizes and different shapes. So he clung to his tree as he knew what to do and was never too keen to try anything new. So when Wombat stopped by and shouted one day, "Hey Kevin, why don't you come down here and play?" I think, he replied, I should stay on my plant.
I'm busy right now. No, I'm sorry, I can't.
So he's like, no, no, I like to stay up here.
Do you think he should try something new, boys and girls? Why not? Cried Rue with a super loud cheer. Yes, why? Called the dingoes. There's nothing to fear. But Kevin, who never been one to act fast, said, I've clean to do, but it's nice that you asked.
So he says, no thank you, buddies.
As Kevin said, watching them chatter and share, a part of him wished he could join them down there. But he knew he missed home. It was dark and so late. The whole thing was risky. Adventure could wait. Wherever the invite, he always said no. Oh dear, it seemed Kevin.
So look, he thought if he went down there, he would be eaten by crocodiles or he would encounter danger, but a part of him wanted to be with his friends. What should he do? Look at Kevin's face. What should he do, friends? What should he do?
Just couldn't let go. He couldn't let go. Come on, Kevin, you can do it. So his life was the same no matter the day. The weeks came and went, and the months rolled away. And Kevin stayed still while the world moved around until he awoke to a whirring sound.
What do you think happened? What do you think is going on?
Tap, 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 tap. The sound went, well, this was a blow. Tap, tap, tippity tap, 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 tap. Oh no!
I'll hold it this way so you can see. What animal is this, you think, friends? Did you say a woodpecker? I think you're right.
Unclean, the crowd called, which had gathered below. Leap and we'll catch you. Just let yourself go. But Kevin was scared. Let go. No, I shan't. I won't, shouted Kevin. Oh dear, I just...
Should he let go? I think he should.
Cha-cha, cha-cha. They, cha-cha-cha. Woo! These words are onomatopoeia words. They're sound words, okay? Down came the tree, and with it was bringing crash and a wallop, a Kevin still clinging. Kevin, he carefully opened one eye and looked up at the love staring down from the sky. Then one paw by one paw he loosened his hold. He felt springy and light and happy and bold.
So he really didn't. He stayed up there till the tree came down. But now he's down. And he sees how much his friends care for him.
The worst he could think of had now come to pass. And he was just fine. Why, he felt quite first class. So when one bat leaned over and held his paw out, Kevin no longer felt worry or doubt. When Dingo asked, now you will come out to play, the crowd all joined in with, what do you say? And even though this wasn't part of his plan, Kevin replied, yes, I think I can. And Kevin from then on was always and do. What do you think after that? What do you think happened to Kevin? Because life can be great when you try something new.
So after that, he started trying things new. He wasn't scared anymore, friends. And that was the koala who could. In the remote learning plan, there are activities to go with this book and great videos about habitat. So take a peek and ask your parents to click on those links. Hi friends, today's activity relates to the rainforest.
In the remote learning link, if you clicked on the activity, your parents should have got this, a little information about the rainforest, a blue sheet that states the habitat, the plants and animals that grow in the rainforest, and the things you cut out. Now you cut these out, and then you glue them on this sheet. So you glue the weather on the in the habitat square because it's rainy in the rainforest, and you'll glue the animal, what type of animal you find in the rainforest, and you glue the plants that grow in the rainforest. It's a great activity, and you'll learn so much information when your parents read this sheet to you. About the rainforest. So I hope you have fun doing it, and drop your activities, pictures of your activities in your individual folders in the remote learning plan project folder. Okay? Have fun doing it.